Greetings, prospective Foundations families, and welcome to this year's lottery. My name is Libby Rao, the principal of Foundations Academy, and I'm so happy to have you here today. I would like to take a few minutes to share with you more about Foundations Academy and what you can look forward to. Foundations opened in 2010 and has been transforming scholars' lives for nearly 13 years. We are founded on 4 key pillars: moral focus, academic excellence, parental partnership, and student responsibility. We care deeply about our scholars' academic success and personal well-being and use positive relationships with our students to build on their successes. With over 750 students in one building, you may not think of it as a small school, but we pride ourselves on our close-knit community and family feel. We're excited to have you as a part of our Falcon family. Today, we will be filling seats for the fall. After the lottery, we will post results online and will send communication to all families. If your child is accepted in our lottery, congratulations. We can't wait for you to join Foundations Academy. More information about important paperwork will be sent in the next few days. If you've been placed on the waiting list, please don't be discouraged. Between now and the first day of school, changes occur, so hang in there. There will be multiple opportunities for you to check your child's status on the waiting list number in the coming months via email, phone call, or text messages. We will also notify you immediately once a seat becomes available. I'd like to extend a special welcome and thank you to our third-party official who is not affiliated with our school or NHA and has reviewed our process. The third-party official will be witnessing today's drawing to ensure fairness and accuracy. I encourage you to visit the enrollment page on our school website to learn more about the enrollment process and check out a quick video that provides an overview of the lottery process. The direct link to that video will also be included in the comment box. We'll play the video for you now. Good luck, everyone.
When a charter school receives more applications than seats available for the next school year, a lottery is held for all grades. All applications received during open enrollment are eligible for selection today. The lottery is recorded, and requests to view the recording can be made at any time. After the lottery is complete, results will be available online. The lottery is done electronically. To ensure fairness and accuracy, the lottery software was designed by an independent company with no affiliation to our school or National Heritage Academies. In addition, a neutral third-party official has reviewed our enrollment process and will witness today's drawing. This person is not related to any student, staff member, board member, anyone applying to the school, or a National Heritage Academies employee. First, the software randomly draws the grade order that drives the entire process. Second, students will be selected based on enrollment preference groups. We'll explain preference groups throughout today's lottery. To help keep students within the same family together, we will honor sibling preference. Sibling preference is defined as children who have at least one common parent or legal guardian and are living in the same household at least 50% of the time. Sibling preference is granted prior to the lottery when an applying student has a sibling already attending our school. It may also be granted during the lottery, but only after a sibling is accepted. If a seat is available in the grade of the student who is granted preference, he or she will be placed in the next available seat. However, if there is no seat available, the student will be placed in the next spot on the waiting list in the sibling preference group. Preference may also be granted to other groups and will be explained in further detail as the lottery takes place. If your child is accepted, check your email, text messages, and mailbox for next steps to complete the enrollment process. Upon acceptance, you will receive information about our online parent portal where you can access forms, grades, attendance, and more. If you do not receive the acceptance package, contact the office. Visit our parent portal to complete enrollment registration within the deadline specified in the acceptance letter. If you miss the deadline, your child may lose their seat at our school. We must have an email address on file for you to set up a parent portal account. If you didn't provide one when you applied or need assistance, please contact the office. If you have a child already attending our school and have set up your parent portal account, paperwork for your new student will not be available until at least 24 hours after the lottery. Please keep your contact information up to date by notifying us of any address, email, or phone number changes. If we try to contact you by mail and the mail is returned, or if we are unable to reach you at any of the phone numbers or email addresses you provided, we will remove your child's name from the list. If your child is placed on the waiting list, you will receive regular emails and text messages updating you about your child's position on the waiting list. If you want your child to attend our school, stay on the list since openings can occur at any time, even after the school year begins. If you are no longer interested in our school, please let us know so we can remove your child's name to provide an opportunity for another child on the waiting list. Once your child has been removed from the list, you will need to reapply if you change your mind. Thank you for attending today's lottery.
Okay, and welcome to the 24-25 lottery for Foundations Academy. Hang on, let me get my full screen out here. We are going to start by looking at some numbers here. During the open enrollment period, Foundations Academy receives 389 applications, and we have 83 open seats today. The open seats that we have available is in kindergarten, first grade, and third grade. All the remaining grade levels will be forming a waiting list. Before I continue, just a few quick notes about the lottery process. The lottery software will display children drawn by their ID number. The number was emailed and mailed to you prior to lottery. So if you are unsure of your child's number, please contact the school office. Once accepted students are announced, siblings of accepted students will be pulled simultaneously and either accepted or placed on the waiting list or receive an updated rank if their number was already drawn. So let's go ahead and get started with our lottery grade order. So fourth grade will go first, followed by first, seventh, sixth, kindergarten, third, fifth, eighth, and second grade. And those are the grade orders that will follow the entire process. We are going to start off with our board preference students. These are students or applicants whose parent or legal guardian is a member of our school board. And we did not have any in first grade, none in first, none in seventh, none in sixth, none in kindergarten, none in third, none in fifth, none in eighth, and none in second. So now we're moving back to the top of our order. We're looking at children whose parent or legal guardian is a staff member at our school. And we're going through the same grade order, none in fourth, none in first, none in seventh, none in sixth. Oh, wait, we have one in sixth. That student will go on the waiting list with staff member preference. And in kindergarten, we didn't have any in kindergarten. Moving on to third.
752513, third grade, accepted.
Okay, congratulations to our third grader. In fifth grade, this student will go on the waiting list with staff member preference. Moving on to eighth grade, none there. And then second grade, this student is on the waiting list with staff member preference, number one on that list. So that concludes our staff preference students. Now we're moving to sibling preference. Now these are applicants whose sibling currently is enrolled at our school. We don't have seats available in fourth grade, so the student will go on the waiting list with sibling preference. And in first grade, none there. Seventh grade, we also do not have seats available in seventh grade, so these two students are number 1 and 2 on the waiting list with sibling preference. Sixth grade, we had a staff member preference student drawn earlier. So this sibling will go number 2 on the waiting list with sibling preference and number 3 on the waiting list with sibling preference. Moving on to kindergarten, and we have seats available here.
778011, kindergarten, accepted. 770942, kindergarten, accepted. 776955, kindergarten, accepted. 770352, kindergarten, accepted. 774820, kindergarten, accepted. 770479, kindergarten, accepted. 771670, kindergarten, accepted. 777869, kindergarten, accepted. 781598, kindergarten, accepted. 771712, kindergarten, accepted. 773858, kindergarten, accepted. 778099, kindergarten, accepted. 777994, kindergarten, accepted. 770332, kindergarten, accepted. 772217, kindergarten, accepted. 774149, kindergarten, accepted. 771669, kindergarten, accepted. 773102, kindergarten, accepted. 778098, kindergarten, accepted. 773747, kindergarten, accepted. 779775, kindergarten, accepted. 773095, kindergarten, accepted. 776532, kindergarten, accepted. 773921, kindergarten, accepted. 777844, kindergarten, accepted. 777889, kindergarten, accepted. 773817, kindergarten, accepted. 771057, kindergarten, accepted. 777846, kindergarten, accepted. 770896, kindergarten, accepted. 773098, kindergarten, accepted. 773742, kindergarten, accepted. 771666, kindergarten, accepted. 778016, kindergarten, accepted. 771048, kindergarten, accepted. 770736, kindergarten, accepted.
Okay, that concludes kindergarten siblings. Moving on to third grade. This sibling will go on the waiting list with sibling preference. Moving on to fifth grade. We had a student who was drawn earlier with staff preference, and so this sibling will go number 2 on the fifth grade waiting list. Moving on to 8th grade, we didn't have any there. So moving on to 2nd grade, we had a student who received staff preference from earlier. And that concludes the sibling portion of our lottery. Now we're moving back to the top of the grade order, starting back with 4th grade, and we are looking at district preference. Now these are applicants who reside within the Brighton 27J school district. And we do not have seats available in 4th grade. The number 1 student on the waiting list received sibling preference from earlier. So these students will go on the waiting list with district preference, but please don't be discouraged if your child ends up on the waiting list because waiting list movement is common. So hang in there. We'll communicate with you what your child's waiting list position is, and you'll be able to check it at any time. Okay, that's 4th grade. Moving on to 1st grade. We have some seats available here.
777835, 1st grade, accepted. Sibling 777832, 3rd grade, waiting list. 771283, 1st grade, accepted. Sibling 768142, 1st grade, accepted. 729915, 1st grade, accepted. 737260, 1st grade, accepted. 786089, 1st grade, accepted. Sibling 786088, 7th grade, waiting list. Sibling 786086, 8th grade, waiting list. 783840, 1st grade, accepted. Sibling 783838, 4th grade, updated rank on waiting list. Sibling 776533, 6th grade, waiting list. Sibling 783839, 1st grade, waiting list.
Congratulations to our new first graders. Please keep an eye out for an acceptance package that provides you with information about what paperwork we need to register your child for school. If your child is on the waiting list today, don't be discouraged. Keep an eye out for a communication about how to keep up with your child's waiting list number. We'll send you information with a clickable link that you can check your child's waitlist position at any time. Okay, moving on to 7th grade, we had 3 students who received sibling preference from earlier. So we are starting with number 4 at this point. And this again is our district preference group. Okay, that concludes 7th grade. Moving on to 6th grade, we did have a few students who received preference from earlier in the process. So we're starting with number 5 in our district preference group here today. Okay, that concludes 6th grade. Moving on to kindergarten. We still do have seats.
770843, kindergarten, accepted. 770552, kindergarten, accepted. 776651, kindergarten, accepted. 770943, kindergarten, accepted. 776832, kindergarten, accepted. 778702, kindergarten, accepted. Sibling, 778703, kindergarten, accepted. 781599, kindergarten, accepted. 784671, kindergarten, accepted. 782661, kindergarten, accepted. Sibling 589170, 5th grade, waiting list. 777080, kindergarten, accepted. Sibling, 777079, kindergarten, accepted. 781847, kindergarten, accepted. 770944, kindergarten, accepted. 778903, kindergarten, accepted. 773752, kindergarten, accepted. 781986, kindergarten, accepted. 770564, kindergarten, accepted. 770344, kindergarten, accepted. 770548, kindergarten, accepted. 770844, kindergarten, accepted. 778255, kindergarten, accepted. 771657, kindergarten, accepted. 771055, kindergarten, accepted. 782670, kindergarten, accepted. Sibling, 782669, 6th grade, updated rank on waiting list. 770419, kindergarten, accepted. 778646, kindergarten, accepted. 770409, kindergarten, accepted. 776851, kindergarten, accepted. 770928, kindergarten, accepted. 776656, kindergarten, accepted. 772944, kindergarten, accepted. 775871, kindergarten, accepted. 770336, kindergarten, accepted. 776179, kindergarten, accepted. Sibling, 776178, kindergarten, accepted. 776490, kindergarten, accepted. 770541, kindergarten, accepted. 770939, kindergarten, accepted.
Congratulations to our new kindergartners. We can't wait to see you in the fall. An acceptance package will be sent out shortly. That acceptance package includes information about our parent portal, as well as a list of important paperwork we need from you to reserve your child's seat. The parent portal provides an easy way to submit paperwork, and when school starts, you'll be able to check out your child's grades, attendance, lunch information, and more. So keep an eye out for that. If your child is placed on the waiting list today, hang in there. There is a lot of movement between now and the first day of school, and every month you will receive an email that provides you with a link where you can easily check your child's waitlist position. Okay, that concludes the district preference portion in kindergarten. Moving on to third grade, we had 2 students who received sibling preference on the waiting list earlier, so we're starting with number 3 with our district preference students. Okay, that concludes district preference students in third grade. Moving on to fifth grade. We had 3 students who received other preferences earlier, so we're starting with number 4 now. Okay, that concludes district preference in 5th grade. Moving on to 8th grade. We had 1 student who received sibling preference from earlier today, and so we're starting with number 2 on the waiting list with district preference students. Okay, that concludes 8th grade. Moving on to 2nd grade. We had 1 student who received staff member preference from earlier today. So we're starting with number 2 with our district preference group. Okay, that concludes our district preference group. We're going to our last group now. These are remaining applicants. These are applicants who didn't qualify for any of the earlier preferences. So here we go. In 4th grade, we're forming a waiting list here. Okay, moving on to 1st grade. And that concludes 1st grade. Moving on to 7th grade. We're forming waiting lists in all these grades. Okay, that was 7th grade. Moving on to 6th grade. Okay, and on to kindergarten. That concludes the kindergarten waiting list. Now moving on to 3rd grade. Okay, and 5th grade is next. and 8th grade. Last but not least is 2nd grade. And that concludes the lottery. Thank you for joining us and congratulations to all who've been accepted. We will be posting lottery results online shortly and we'll send communication to all families. If your child has been accepted, keep an eye out for more information about important paperwork and our parent portal. If your child has been placed on the waiting list, please don't be discouraged. Movement is common and you'll be able to keep track of your child's waitlist position throughout the coming months. Thank you.